Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
A supermarket, you will agree, is a rather unlikely place for clandestine love, terror, and murder. But as constant listeners to Suspense already know, anything can happen in the curious and macabre imagination of James Poe. And Mr. Poe has chosen an ordinary, everyday supermarket as the locale of his frightening story, Never Steal a Butcher's Wife. This truly chilling tale has only one happy aspect. It serves as a vehicle for the return to the air, after much too long an absence, of one of radio's finest actresses, Miss Cathy Lewis. Listen then as Miss Lewis and William Conrad co-star in Never Steal a Butcher's Wife.
And now, Never Steal a Butcher's Wife, co-starring Mr. William Conrad and Miss Cathy Lewis. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It started the first day of the job. I was clerk in the liquor department of this supermarket. I hadn't been in Los Angeles but about a week. My brother, when I left New York, had given me this letter to a friend of his, a guy who owned a string of these supermarkets, and this guy had this opening, liquor clerk, and comes following Monday, I'm at work. It's one of those big places with hardly any clerks, you know. You pushed a little cart around and you helped yourself. To get out, you passed the cash register and the girl loaded your stuff and rang up the price. Well, that's where the trouble was. This girl at the check stand. I hadn't noticed her until around noon, and when I happened to look up, there she was, looking at me. Just looking at me. Well, she must have been 50 feet away at least, and with customers between us, but it was like we were all alone, the two of us, on a beach somewhere, an empty beach. Just you and me, baby.
Hey.
Just
Hey, you.
and me.
Hey.
What?
What's the matter? Sleep on your feet?
What'd you say?
You're the new guy, huh?
Oh, yeah, I just started this morning.
I'm Nick Arno. I work the vegetables.
Oh, Harry Carr. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. You got 2 bottles of cold beer?
Sure. There you are. Only, don't open them here by the counter. You know, law.
I have them out back with my lunch.
Nick.
What?
The, gal over there by the cash register.
Mary?
Yeah, is that her name, Mary?
Yeah. What about her?
Well, that's what I was wondering. What about her?
Oh. No soap. She's married.
Are you kidding?
See that big guy over there with the knife? Kraus, the butcher.
Yeah?
Ask him if I'm kidding.
Well, who's he?
Her husband.
Oh.
See it.
I looked over at the butcher. He was a funny-looking guy, a real creep. He stood there sharpening a tremendous big cleaver, whistling to himself. He wore rimless glasses with thick lenses so that his eyes looked like baseballs. When he saw that I was looking at him, he nodded and went on whistling and stropping. I looked over at her. She was giving me the eye again. We closed at 7. The vegetable guys carted out the old stuff, and the delicatessen man put away his pickles, and I checked the register, counted my slips, made out my entries. And Kraus, the butcher, was still there, packing and cleaning, putting stuff in that big refrigerator room back of the counter. But she had left. So I got into my street coat and I walked out.
Hello?
She was standing looking at a shoe display a couple of doors down from the market.
I said hello. Don't you say hello wherever it is you come from?
Well, sure. Hello.
Taking the bus?
Mm-hmm.
Which way do you go?
Down to Western.
I'm going that way. I'll drive you.
Oh, no. I don't think you better.
What's the matter?
Well, I just wouldn't want to trouble you, that's all.
No trouble.
Well,
Come on. I'm parked right here.
Well, what about Mr. Kraus?
He'll be there an hour yet. He takes the bus.
Oh.
Come on. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I'm not afraid. I just don't think
Oh, come on. Get in.
All day long, I'm pushing liquor at them, and now they're pushing it back at me.
You're cute, Harry. I mean it. You're cute.
Yeah, well, so are you, baby.
You really think so?
Sure, baby.
Harry, let's get out of here. Go someplace else.
Hey, I gotta work in the morning.
Silly. This is the morning.
It is. Hey, Mac, what's the time?
Almost 1:30.
You really think I'm cute, Harry?
Sure, baby, but it's late. It's real late.
Don't worry, sugar.
Come on, I'll take you home, huh?
I'll take you home.
Of course, I felt lousy the next morning. I'm not much of a drinker, but she looked fresh as a daisy, smiling and joking with the customers. Well, I avoided her all day. I didn't like this setup. I didn't like to think about what must have gone on between her and Cross when she got in. When I came out that night, there she was, waiting for me. I tried to get away,
Harry.
but she said she had something very serious to talk over, and, well, the way she said it, I got in the car again.
He's awful. Really, you don't know?
Yeah, I guess it's tough.
You just wouldn't believe some of the things.
Yeah. Look, Mary,
He's crazy jealous.
Huh? What does he know about me? What did you tell him?
Well, I got in this morning, and there he was. He said, "Where have you been?" I said, "What's it to you, Andy?" I call him Andy. Drives him crazy. He said, "Don't you think you can fool me?" And then he started to cry and talk real crazy.
Look, Mary, maybe we better not see each other again, huh?
Don't be silly. He doesn't know who you are, who it is.
Yeah, but he could find out.
Not unless I told him.
But you wouldn't do that.
Of course not, baby. As long as you're good to me.
Next night, I stayed in the market after work. I was scared. I did inventory. I counted bottles. I cleaned the refrigerator. I changed the water in the soft drinks cooler. I just kept busy. And across the market, Kraus was moving around, cleaning up. After a while, he took off his apron. He came over. Hello, Mr. Kraus.
Give me a bottle of beer.
Well, yeah, sure thing.
All right to drink it here?
Well, sure. We're closed, aren't we?
Yeah.
Here's an opener for you.
Thanks. You're working late?
Well, you know how it is. Nothing to do evenings.
No?
No, I'm new out here. You know, it takes time to make friends.
Yeah. Listen, do you know my wife?
Your wife?
Yeah, you know her?
Well, isn't she the one who checks the groceries?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a very nice-looking lady.
Yeah. Listen, have you noticed anything funny going on there?
Funny?
I think somebody's playing around with her, and I want to find out who. Listen, have you noticed anything? I mean, some guy who shoots the breeze with her, something like that?
Well, no.
Then will you do me a favor?
Well, sure. What?
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I will, Mr. Krause. I promise you.
I'll find the guy. I'll find out who he is if it takes a year, and when I do, I'll kill him. Good night.
Good night.
And now, co-starring William Conrad and Kathy Lewis, Act 2 of Never Steal a Butcher's Wife.
Well, the next day was tough, real tough. With Mary looking over at me every now and then, giving me those big eyes, and Kraus looking over and raising his eyebrows. Do I know who it is yet? And me making a long face and shaking my head. And then Nick, the vegetable man, comes over.
I see you didn't understand what I told you the other day, huh?
What? What's that, Nick?
About Mary. I told you she was a married woman.
What are you talking about?
I see you, the both of you, coming out of a bar the other morning.
You're nuts.
Don't pull the hot face with me, Harry. I ought to tip Krause off to what's going on.
Look, Nick. Nick, be a good guy, will you?
Be a good guy. I'm telling you, you better be a good guy and leave the butcher's wife alone if you know what's good for
I
you.
will, Nick. I will. I got no use for her.
You better not. She'll get what's coming to you.
Sure, Nick. Sure thing. I meant it. I had no use for her, but this was a broad you couldn't shake. That night, she was waiting for me after work outside the market, and she wouldn't listen to reason.
But, baby, you can't pull out until I'm ready to let you out. Now stop being silly and get in the car.
Look, can't you understand? I don't want any trouble.
There won't be any if you're smart. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go have some fun.
Look, Mary, please.
What is it? What?
Oh, hello, Nick.
I warned you.
Oh, look, Nick, you got it wrong.
Have I?
What is all this?
You shut up.
Don't you talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you like I please. Cheat. Two-timer. Tramp.
Harry. Hit him, Harry.
But I didn't hit him, because all of a sudden I knew what I had to do, and I knew that I had to do it fast.
Harry? Where are you going, baby?
I didn't turn. Nick was still standing there beside the car. I went back into the market. Mr. Krause? Mr. Krause?
Yeah?
I found out.
What?
I found out who it is.
Who?
Who?
Nick.
The vegetable man?
Yeah.
The vegetable man. I never did like him. I never did.
I got out of there then, and I took a fifth of bourbon home with me. No dinner. I just lay there on the bed for about 3 hours, talking to myself. Then finally my mind was made up, and I started to pack. I was broke, but I didn't care. I'd have to skip out on my rent, but that didn't matter. I didn't care. I just wanted out. From Krause, from Mary, and from Nick. And I couldn't walk out and leave Nick on the spot, even if he was a snooping little rat. So I wrote a note to Krause. I said, I did it, Krause. Don't blame anybody else. Then I took the note, my bag, and the key to the market, and I tiptoed out of the room and house. I caught a bus, and I went to the market. The boulevard was deserted. I looked in through the glass door. In the back of the place up high, there was a red neon beer sign that blinked on and off, on and off. I unlocked the door, and I went in. And I locked the door behind me. The place was eerie in the dark with that red light blinking on and off. I went to the butcher counter first, and I laid the note on the scale where he'd be sure to see it. Then I crossed over to the liquor department. It was dark, and I kept bumping into things. And I thought, why am I acting like a criminal? And then I turned the light on. And the whole place was suddenly dazzling, and it hurt my eyes. I looked at the cash register. I was just thinking about maybe taking a couple of bucks when the light went out. But I hadn't touched the switch. There were other switches in the place, but I didn't know where. After that brightness, the place seemed twice as dark. The red sign blinked on and off. On and off. And then I saw him. Krause. He was standing behind the meat counter at the scale. He picked up the note, and he read it. I couldn't see his eyes, just the glasses. And every time the light blinked, they shone red, bright red, like some sort of a terrible toy. And then he yanked a knife out of the rack on the chopping block and started toward me. It was like a movie that you'd see one frame at a time. Each time the light blinked on, he wasn't where he'd been before. But he was closer. Closer.
And now, co-starring William Conrad and Kathy Lewis, Act 3 of Never Steal a Butcher's Wife.
I hid behind a tower of dog food boxes. I could hear his squeaky shoes coming for me. And then they stopped, and there was another sound. He'd taken off his shoes. Very quietly, I bent and I took mine off, and I began to tiptoe away. And then I rounded a corner, and there he was, not 2 feet away from me, with his back to me. And I lost my balance, and I put my hand out to steady myself. And a whole display went over, and I ran. Then I was at the end of an aisle, and there was a wall, the back wall. And I turned, and he was coming straight at me. My hand touched something cold. It was a bottle. I grabbed it. It was ammonia. Krause! You get back! You get back, Krause, or I'll blind you! Krause, I warn you, I swear I will! He stood there like a crazy giant, like a cyclops, tearing at his eyes, the ammonia running down his face. But I didn't wait. I ran past him, bumping him aside. And I cut around the cash register and past the delicatessen and the bakery into the door. No, it was locked. The key, I'd left it in the lock, and it was gone. Krause kept coming, feeling his way along, moaning, silhouetted in the light that gleamed like a tongue of flame on the knife that he'd held in his hand. I slid behind the counter of the meat department. Under my feet, the sawdust. I bent and I scooped up a handful. And he moved his head from side to side, trying nearsightedly to see me. And then his head stopped moving, held it sideways, using one eye to see me. He came on, and the knife held way back. And I waited. When I let fly with the sawdust, and I jumped to one side with my back up against the block, and he twisted and skidded in the sawdust, and he fell. And it was very still for a moment. In the blinking light, I saw the knife. He'd fallen on it. It was sticking in the middle of his chest. Then, very slowly, he got to his feet, one hand over the place where the knife was. And then he started toward me again. He grabbed a cleaver from the chopping block, and I backed away. Behind me, I felt a large cold handle, the door to the meat storage room, and I heaved it open. Inside, it was cold, bitter cold, and it was dark. At the center of the door was one small, thick pane of glass. It was clouded, so I wiped it clear with my hand, and I looked out. And Krause stood there, his face an inch from mine, looking in at me. And then his eyes rolled back, and his face went slack, and he fell out of sight. He was dead. I was sure of it. I felt around in the dark for the door handle, but it wouldn't move. I heaved, and I tugged, but it wouldn't move. Oh, maybe another door, I thought. Maybe there's another door out of this place. And I began to search for it in the dark, feeling along the icy, damp walls. I walked into something cold and swung gently when I touched it. A side of beef. But no door. I moved on farther. Another icy cold thing. I'm crazy. I know it. I'm crazy. This one feels as though it's wearing silk stockings. So here I am. It's awfully cold. It's cold as a tomb. Oh, the time goes slow. While I'm waiting, I'll tell myself the whole story again and again. It'll give me something to do, you know, something to think about. But you see, it started that first day of the job. I was clerking the liquor department at a supermarket. I hadn't been in Los Angeles for a week. And my brother, when I left New York, had given me this letter to a friend of his, the guy who owned the supermarket. And this guy had an opening.
Suspense, in which William Conrad and Kathy Lewis co-starred in William N. Robeson's production of Never Steal a Butcher's Wife, written by James Poe. In a moment, the names of tonight's supporting players and a word about next week's story of Suspense. Supporting Mr. Conrad and Miss Lewis in Never Steal a Butcher's Wife were Joe DeSantis and Lou Merrill. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You hear hear America's favorite shows on the CBS Radio Network.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
They call themselves the Beat Generation, by which they do not mean defeated. They mean beatific, which is to say blissful. They're cool, man. They're way out there. They dig jazz, which has no melody, and poetry, which makes no sense, at least to the rest of us squares. They are kids seeking an answer, and to the Beat Generation, the answer seems to be found in inaction, in non-feeling. They couldn't care less. But face a beat cat with reality, face him with murder, and what happens? Listen then to Like Man, Somebody Dig Me, starring Ted Reed, which follows in a moment.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
You're mercy, I want to
Joe. Joseph.
What?
Who is she?
Who's who?
Who were you dreaming about?
Was I dreaming?
You were talking in your sleep and giggling.
How about that?
What were you giggling about?
I can't remember.
Joseph, you mentioned a girl's name.
Oh? What name?
Spas.
Spas?
Yes, Spas. Candy Spas. It sounded like a dancer or a striptease or something.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Well, I must have said Candy Spots. Candy Spots is a horse. I bet on him once.
You bet on a horse?
Yeah, we had a pool. I could have won $3.
Well, you should have put the money into savings bonds. They're a much better investment.
It was only 50 cents.
For 63 cents a day, you can buy a $25 bond a month. And 1 year's worth of bonds will bring $300 when they mature. What's more, they're guaranteed to be winners. The whole United States stands behind them.
Uh-huh.
So don't waste money betting on horses. Put it in savings bonds.
Okay. Can I still dream about horses, though?
If you do it quietly. Say, why were you giggling about a horse?
And now, Like Man, Somebody Dig Me, starring Ted Reed. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Man like crazy. Man, I dig everything. I dig Zen and underarm deodorant. I dig Elvis Presley and Sputniks. I even dig people that drive right on by when I'm hitchhiking. People call me the tennis shoe, 'cause I wear 'em and 'cause I'm always on the move. But mostly 'Cause I'm cool, man. I could stand out here in the middle of this desert all day. It wouldn't bother me.
Do you want a lift?
I'm with you, chick.
How far are you going?
Oh, I just stick with Route 66, man. On to the ocean.
We're on our way to Las Vegas.
You going to California?
Like I wrote a poem, man. I want to read it to the Pacific Ocean.
Read it to the Pacific Ocean?
Well, I already read it to the Atlantic.
Well, if you read it to the Atlantic, why bother to read it to the Pacific?
Man, have you ever read a poem to the Atlantic in January?
Well, no. We almost didn't stop for you.
Well, most people won't take chance on hitchhikers these days.
As you're lucky we picked you up.
Look, man, I don't know what you want, but I ain't got it. I ain't got no rose to pin on you and no medals. Dig? I just stand by the road with my thumb up. If you want to pick me up, cool. If you want to drive on by, too cool. If you want to stop the car and let me out, that's okay with me. Because, man, I'm cool. I just don't care. You're the driver, and I'm just along for the ride. Dig?
I'm just making conversation.
Uh-huh. If you're going to Vegas, man, you'll have to turn off at Kingman. I don't dig Vegas. Vegas is for squares. Well, right now I'm gonna get me some shut-eye. I'm tired, man. The cops run me out of town last night for building a fire to keep warm. So I'm tired, man.
You mean just for building a fire?
Like, how was I to know all that wood was somebody's house? I pulled down the lids of my eyes and made like I was asleep, but it was all I could do to keep from busting out laughing. This was kicks, man. These squares were real kicks.
Turn on the radio, Walter.
Uh-huh.
Walter, I don't like that man.
Oh, don't be silly.
Shh, keep your voice down. Do you want to wake him up? I think he's crazy, and I think he's dangerous.
Honey, he's perfectly harmless. I see his type on the road a lot lately. It's kind of fad. They call themselves the Beat Generation. They pretend that nothing matters to them anymore. They just drift. He's harmless.
Just the same, I wish we hadn't picked him up.
Interrupt matinee melodies to bring you another bulletin on the killer who's been terrorizing southern Nevada.
Walter, listen.
The hatchet maniac's fourth victim was just found brutally murdered in the small Nevada town of Searchlight, not far from the Arizona border. Only one eyewitness has seen the killer. She describes him as being medium height, dark coloring, and wearing a red nylon jacket and tennis shoes.
Walter, he's...
Oh, use your head, Mary. We're in Arizona.
Oh, the description fits, and he could be carrying anything in that bag of his.
You want to look in the bag, like?
I thought you were asleep.
Don't jump. Stay cool. I'll, put it in the front seat and you can look-see. Man, it don't even zipper shut. So what do you dig inside? A bottle of wine from the supermarket, typewritten copies of my poems, a clean shirt with a dirty collar. Man, I travel so light, I don't even dig toothbrushes. So what am I going to do with a hatchet? Man, there is one thing about squares they never, ever learn.
This is Kingman, buddy. Where do you want to get out?
Anywhere.
Oh, we've got to get some gas.
Well, isn't that strange? The streets are almost deserted.
With that maniac running loose, everybody's probably locked up indoors.
Walter, shouldn't we have turned off by now? We're just about out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a place. See? Pop's Food and Gas. We can pull in here and ask and get some gas at the same time.
I don't see anybody.
Like maybe they're closed.
Lights are still on. Well, I'll go inside.
Don't leave me, Walter.
Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of, Mary.
Well, I'm certainly not going to stay out here alone.
Like, thanks, chick.
Walter!
Like, who was I to stay in the car when the party's inside? Just as we go through the front door, some cat hustles in from the kitchen, wiping his hands on his apron.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't hear you drive up.
Walter, he's got blood on his hands.
Mary.
Please, don't be alarmed. Tomorrow's special is chicken and dumplings, and somebody has to kill the chickens. That's why I didn't hear you drive up.
Oh.
We need some gas.
Yeah, man, like gasoline.
Man, like right away, I got eyes to see this cat ain't nobody's pop. And he ain't never run no gas station before. But do you think I'm gonna tell squares? I drop my bag at the end of the counter, and then I walk around to the back of the station to scrub some of the dirt off my face. Takes me quite a while to scrub, and I come back around the station just in time to see the two squares drive off down the road. And what do you think happens? Instead of turning right to go to Vegas, they turn to the left. When I come in the cafe, I surprise this cat behind the counter.
Oh, man, you walk up on people like too quiet.
That's why they call me the tennis shoe.
Hey, like you're hip. They call me the cat.
I can tell why. Where did those two squares go?
Mexico.
Mexico? They said they were going to Vegas.
I know. They asked me where to turn, and I told them. If they drive long enough, they'll wind up in Mexico.
Oh, man. You are too cool. I leave the cat, and I'm walking west on 66 with my thumb ready. 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most, when this squad car with a flashing light screams up to a stop. Right away, they pull out those big, shiny pistols, and right away, I know what they're thinking. This is really going to be crazy.
Hold your hands in the air.
Man, like, go away.
Hold them up high if you don't want your head blown off.
That's better.
And just search him, George.
Oh, now, easy, man, easy. I laugh when people do that.
He's clean.
What do you got in the bag?
I got goodies for Grandma. You dig Grandma?
Step away from it. See what's in the bag, George.
My God.
What is it?
We got him.
Like, got who, man?
This is the hatchet killer, Charlie.
I look over to dig what's in the bag, and I almost flip. There, on top of the clean shirt with the dirty collar, on top of all that cool poetry, on top of an almost full half bottle of wine, there's this hatchet I never seen before. Man, like I'd laugh, but the hatchet is all bloody.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
How can we recognize devotion to freedom? One way is to be able to identify the Navy Cross, established by Congress in 1919. A cross made of bronze, it contains a design of an old sailing ship, the Caravel, with crossed anchors and the words United States Navy on the reverse side. It is suspended from a blue ribbon with a narrow white stripe in the center. This rare award is given to any person serving in any capacity with the naval service of the United States, who distinguishes himself by extraordinary heroism in connection with military operations against an armed enemy. Individuals who have received the Navy Cross include sailors who distinguished themselves during America's involvement with Japanese operations in China from 1937 to 1938, and men aboard the U.S. gunboat Panay, which was bombed and sunk in Chinese waters on December 12, 1937. The Navy Cross stands for extraordinary accomplishment, which a proud nation notes and acknowledges with gratitude. Who is next for the Navy Cross? It can be any dedicated seaman who so conducts himself as to be worthy of the great tradition of this honored symbol of freedom, the Navy Cross.
And now, starring Ted Reed, Act 2 of Like Man, Somebody Dig Me.
Now, look, buddy, you'd better give us your name and give it to us fast.
I told you, man, I'm the tennis shoe.
I don't like your flip attitude.
So flip, man, flip.
I don't know whether you realize it or not, but you're in bad trouble. You've been caught with a murder weapon, no identification, and no alibi.
I told you my story, but you don't dig it.
You expect me to believe you've just been passing through the state?
Well, don't forget that Bronson cat in Gallup, New Mexico. He's all the alibi I need. I was swinging at a party at his place last night, all night. He digs me, so I'm not shook. Well, this is a new kick, Daddy-O. I ain't never been up for murder before. It is too cool.
Kingman Police.
Oh,
yeah, he's here.
It's
the Gallup Police.
Hello? You got him there with you? Well, put him on. Will you shut up so's I can hear? Shut up! Hello? Mr. Bronson, this is the Kingman Police. We got a man here that says you know him. Was at a party at your place last night. Well, he calls himself the tennis shoe. Huh? Just a minute. He says he never heard of you.
Let me talk to him. Hello, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, this is me, the tennis shoe.
Daddy-O, like I know.
Well, tell the man for me.
I would, but I'll keep forgetting.
Bronson, this is for real. They're trying to pin a murder on me.
Crazy, man. You're way out there, way out. Murder? What kicks?
Like, man, won't somebody dig me?
Now, do you want to tell me why you killed him?
But I didn't.
You were carrying a hatchet that killed 5 people. How did it get in your bag?
Well, the cat must have put it there.
Who's that?
I told you already. The guy that was at Pop's place.
Who else saw him besides you?
I told you, the 2 squares that give me the lift.
The man and the woman you sent in the wrong direction?
I didn't send them in no wrong direction. This cat did. He's cool. He did it for a kick.
You killed the old man for a kick?
No! I'm innocent. It's all a collection of circumstances. I'm just a victim of the world, man.
Take him down and book him for first-degree murder. Hey, what's going on out there?
Most everybody in town's out front. They're yelling for the hatchet killer.
You aren't going to let them in here, Chief.
If they're making up their minds that they're coming in, it's going to take more than me to stop them.
But you can't let them get me.
All right, throw him out here.
Don't pay any attention to them.
I'm going out there and try to talk them out of it. All right. They give me a chance to speak my mind. Now, quiet down. Quiet down. Now, we're all friends and neighbors. I know how you all felt about Pop Daniels. Well, he was a friend of mine, too. But I know you all well enough to know that you want to see justice done.
Here, that's what we brought this rope for. That's right. We want the killer.
Now, quiet down a minute. Now, just a minute.
We want the killer. We want the killer.
It's like a nightmare. A million hands pull and drag me out of the jail, across the street, and into this sleepy little park in the center of town. I try to laugh, man. I mean, it's a new kid being carried around like that. I try to laugh, but no laugh comes. And then I see this rope, the one with a long knot in it, and all of a sudden I know that the only cat that's going to be swinging at this party is me.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have, together, ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Day after day, month after month, since April 4th, 1949, the activities of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization have moved steadily forward on many fronts. This complete cooperation must and will continue because the concept of national self-sufficiency is out of date. Countries of the free world are interdependent, and only in genuine partnership and by combining their resources, sharing tasks in many fields, can progress and safety be found. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the objectives and programs of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Ted Reed, Act 3 of Like Man, Somebody Dig Me.
I wonder whatever possessed that man at Pop's place to give us the wrong turn.
Oh, I should have paid more attention to my own sense of direction.
Oh, all that driving, and here we are right back in Kingman. Only there was nobody in the street when we came through, and now look at that crowd over there in the park.
Probably a political rally of some sort.
No, look at that rope. They're going to hang somebody.
Hey, old-timer.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Well, they caught that fellow who's been going around chopping up people over in Nevada. But he sure made a mistake when he killed old Pop Daniels here in Kingman this afternoon. We don't put up with that
Look
kind
at that
of
man
stuff.
they're putting a rope on. Isn't that the
Yes, that's our hitchhiker. They're making a terrible mistake. He was with us all afternoon.
thing? Walter, where are you going?
They'll hang him if I don't stop them.
Walter, come back here. They'll hang you, too.
Wait! Wait, this man is innocent! All right, let me through. Let me through here. He's innocent. I can prove it. Listen to me. Give me a chance and listen to me. If you hang him, you'll hang an innocent man. I can prove he's innocent because he's been with my wife and me all day.
Man, am I glad to see you.
After that, it really wasn't any trouble. They told the cops where I'd been. The cops were mad because I wasn't the killer, but there wasn't anything they could do about it. And the next morning, I walk out of jail into the sunshine and the fresh air. Like, man, it's really great to be alive. And the world looks good. Well, even people look good. But I walk down the main drag, and in less than 5 blocks, I pass a little kid that tries to con me into buying up all his newspapers so he can go home early, a neon sign that screams good food and dance, 100 cars driven by guys that don't own them, and no apology from some guy I bumped into. And then I start wondering what I'm so gone about.
Young man,
Yeah, like...
I wonder if you'd be so kind. My daughter let me out of her car. She told me the optometrist was straight ahead, but somehow I got turned around. Would you lead me to the right door?
Optometrist?
Yes, I broke my glasses 3 days ago.
Well, Grandma, I don't know how you did it, but you just drifted yourself down about 2 doors. Here, you take my arm.
Thank you so much. You're such a kind young man.
Now, watch it. There's a step here.
Oh, my, it's so cool in here.
Why, I didn't know you were hip, Grandma.
And what nice music on the radio.
Yeah, Moms, it's way out. Now, here's a chair. You sit down.
Oh, thank you so much. Whatever would I have done without you?
Shh. There's a sign over there that says quiet, please. I'll tell the receptionist you're here. Don't go away.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Are you family or a friend of the deceased?
Oh, it's my mother. She don't want to view the body. She just wants to sit here and meditate about the dearly departed.
I see.
So you just leave her alone with her thoughts, and I'll be by and pick her up in a while.
Well, we do our best to be a comfort in a time of trial and stress.
Man. Oh, I get out on the street, and I hot-foot it way out in the desert before I fall down and bust out laughing. I think of that old chick sitting in that funeral parlor waiting for a pair of glasses, and I just about crack up, man. Oh, one thing about squares, man, they just never, ever learn.
Suspense, in which Ted Reed starred in William N. Robeson's production of Like Man, Somebody Dig Me, written by George Bamber. Supporting Ted Reed in Like Man, Somebody Dig Me were Lillian Bayeth, Bill Quinn, Dawes Butler, Barney Phillips, Jack Moyles, Sam Pierce, and Norm Alden. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in Suspense.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
In these uncertain and changing times, it is reassuring to know that some things can be counted on, such as death, taxation, tomorrow's sunrise, and suspense. Which is a devious way of remarking that with this broadcast, radio's outstanding theater of thrills begins its 17th year on the air. We are proud to be one of the oldest programs in radio, and we are most keenly aware that this anniversary would not have been attained without the loyal and continuing interest of you who are listening to these words. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now to our story. It concerns sports cars and one of the most grueling tests of driving skill in the world, the Rallye des Alpes, which is run every year across the mountains of France, Switzerland, and Italy. Listen then as Miss Marcia Hunt stars in The Last Kilometer, which begins in just a moment.
What makes a person a hero? That's a difficult question to answer, for heroes can come from widely differing backgrounds, and there have been heroes in our armed forces who perform their acts of heroism in non-combat situations. To recognize these achievements and to do honor to our brave men, the Navy has authorized the awarding of the Navy and Marine Corps Medal. This decoration is given to anyone serving in the U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, or Naval Reserve who distinguishes himself or herself by heroism not involving actual conflict with an enemy. Authorized in August of 1942, the Navy and Marine Corps Medal is one of our country's newer major decorations and applies to activities after December 6, 1941. It is comparable to the Army Soldier's Medal and is given in tribute to distinguished devotion Navy and Marine Corps personnel bring to their tour of duty. The Navy and Marine Corps Medal stands as a symbol of recognition from a grateful nation.
And now, The Last Kilometer, starring Marcia Hunt, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The party was nice, the champagne was lovely, Renee's family was sweet, but something was wrong. There was a mysterious, curiosity in the way people would look at me and then look away, especially his younger sister, Marie. I began to wonder if my lipstick was on crooked or my slip was showing. Marie?
Oui, mademoiselle?
What's wrong with me? Do I look all right?
Ah, but mademoiselle, you are beautiful.
No, I'm not, and that's not what I mean. It's just the way all of Renee's friends stare at me.
Well, perhaps it's the resemblance.
What resemblance?
But of course it's only imagination. You are Suzanne, the American girl my brother is going to marry.
Marie, do you think I can make him happy?
I hope so, Suzanne.
It frightens me a little. After all, I will be his second wife, and...
And yes?
Tell me about her.
About Claudette?
Yes. Did she make him happy?
Oh, yes, Suzanne. Always they were laughing, even then when they would lose.
Lose?
The races and rallies. She was his, comment dit-on, his navigateur in the rallies.
Was she a good navigator?
Oh, Marie. They almost always won. Until she died 4 years ago. He has not entered a rally since then.
Until now?
Now?
The Rallye des Alpes. He's taking me as his navigator.
Oh, no.
Why, no. I can read a map.
But, Suzanne, have you ever ridden in a rally?
Well, no, but...
Then please don't go on this one.
Why not?
Suzanne, je t'en prie, don't ride with my brother in this rally. It's perhaps a later one, but please, not the Rallye des Alpes.
But why not? I'm not afraid.
Not afraid of what, ma chérie?
Riding with you in the Rallye des Alpes.
And why should you be?
Well, Marie's been trying to talk me out of it.
Oh? Little sisters should be seen and not heard. Come, darling, let me take you on a tour of the chateau of my ancestors. Perhaps we can discover a ghost or two that will really scare you. What was Marie saying about the Rallye des Alpes?
Nothing, except she begged me not to go.
She begged you. And of what else did you speak?
I asked her about your first wife.
And what did my little sister say about Claudette?
Only that you were very much in love. How did she die, Renee?
In an accident. Eh bien, now, this is my room since I was a little boy.
What sort of an accident did Claudette die in, Renee?
Susan, I do not care to discuss it.
Do you still love her?
She is dead. I love you. Now, I shall show you the gardens.
I say, Renee.
Eh? Oh, Johnny!
This idiot of a Ducray is trying to tell me that Madeira won the Class D trophy at Sebring in '54.
Madero?
Ah.
Oh, no. Il s'est trompé. Madero wasn't even driving in Class D. Pardon, ma chérie, I must settle an argument. I shall be right back.
I wandered into the high-ceilinged room Renee had lived in since he was a child. And for some strange reason, I thought of a tiny apartment back in Fresno, California. An apartment that would have fitted into this room with space to spare. The apartment Jimmy North and I had almost taken before we quarreled and decided that we weren't in love after all. And I thought how everything works out for the best. If I hadn't broken with Jimmy, I would never have run away to France and met Renee and fallen in love, really and truly in love. Then I saw it. On a gilded Louis XV commode stood my picture. But I couldn't remember giving Renee a picture, and I couldn't remember having had this one taken. And then I knew. It wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. On the bottom was written, "À mon très chère Marie, Claudette." To my dearest husband, from Claudette. It was like looking into a mirror. The laughing face in the photograph was mine, almost exactly. My hands felt suddenly clammy and wet, and I wondered why Marie had warned me about the Rallye des Alpes. And I wondered what kind of an accident Claudette had died in.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Joe. Joe. Joe.
Yeah. I'm up. Now forget breakfast. I'll shave at work.
Joe, it's not time to go to work.
Then why'd you wake me up?
You were snoring.
How about that?
You were snoring loud.
Oh, really?
I just wanted to quiet you.
I thought I was quiet.
You sounded like a buzzsaw going through a pine knot.
Pretty good, pretty good. I wish I could be with you at 2:30 in the morning.
You can go back to sleep now.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You can get a good night's sleep, too. Our savings bonds will protect us.
Huh?
They protect us. The money we invest is used to protect our country and its freedoms. Why, all around us we can see the safeguards that our bonds have paid for.
How about that?
So you see, when you buy that savings bond with every paycheck, you're really investing in a secure night's sleep.
Not in this house, I'm not.
What?
Good night, Daphne.
Good night, Joe.
And now, starring Miss Marcia Hunt, Act 2 of The Last Kilometer.
My dark forebodings soon vanished before Renee's gay smile, and I forgot Marie's warning in the excitement of preparing for the rally. At last, on a bright, clear morning, we were in the Parc Fermé in Marseille, from which, one by one, a minute apart, the cars roared off on one of Europe's most difficult tests of driving skill. As Rene pulled his Alfa Romeo up to the starting gate, I thought he was the most handsome man I had ever seen, his dark eyes flashing with excitement. But his mouth was a grim line, and somehow, behind the excitement, he had a haunted, secret look, which frightened me.
Ah, René Béranger, you honor us again. It has been 2-3 years.
4, mon vieux, 4. We try once more. I go now to get our number.
The starter began walking around our car, making the safety inspection the rules required. Suddenly, he stopped and stared at me.
Pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle, vous êtes American?
Yes.
I thought for a moment you look like... Ah, it's no matter.
I look like his first wife?
Oui, mademoiselle. Very much. Very, very much.
Our number, ma chérie, 107. It is the one I have asked for. You will place it in the windscreen, no?
A lucky number?
Lucky? Perhaps.
Prêt, Monsieur Béranger?
Oui, tout à fait prêt.
Bien. 10.
Faites attention, chérie, the count begins.
René, there's something I must know.
Tais-toi.
René, you must tell me. Did you ever take Claudette on this rally?
Silence.
René, answer my question.
Partez.
Allons-y.
Bonne chance.
Now there was no time to think, to wonder, to ask questions, or to enjoy the scenery. The day was the roar of the motor, the screech of tires, and the map of our route, from which I scarcely looked up as I checked off the villages we passed through, and the control points where officials would penalize us if we were late. The night was wind and cold, and stay-awake pills, and shortness of breath, as we whined across the high Alps of Switzerland toward Italy. The second day was like the first, excepting the names on the maps were no longer French. And then in a little town on Lago di Gardo, at last I slept. For 3 beautiful hours, but only because René had to free a sticky valve. But too soon, we were on the road again, with lost time to make up.
Cortina, Susan. When must we be in Cortina?
Cortina, just a second.
Here, give it to me. There. You see, it's right there. We must make the Cortina control point at 3:06 in the morning. That seems simple to read, no?
Yes, René. Sorry.
We are almost the only car still unpenalized. Just like before.
Like when before?
Like 4 years ago. Each checkpoint, each control we hit, poof, on schedule.
Who is we, René?
We fall behind, and I tried to make it up. And never has the Grande Corniche been driven like I drove it. And we were on the last kilomètre, hein? Oh, mon Dieu. Et toi? Toi, idiot, faites attention là-bas!
What is it?
That Porsche ahead, he sees my lights. No, mon pauvre, no, not so fast. Oh, no. He does not know this road. Oh, no. Stay here, Susan.
No, I'll go too.
Stay and stop the next car. Send him back for an ambulance.
I stayed and flagged down the next speeding car. And finally, an ambulance came. They struggled up the cliff with 2 sheeted forms on litters. And Renee climbed back into the car.
C'est le sport.
They were dead. They were dead, weren't they?
Yes, ma chérie. They were dead.
Oh, how horrible.
It could be worse.
Worse?
That was Van Hoff and his wife. I knew them. They were much in love.
Then what could be worse?
If one of them died, and not the other.
Another day of twisting mountain roads, of hairpin curves with no guardrails between the screaming, spinning car and 1,000 feet of emptiness. It was late evening when we roared back into France through the dank, dripping tunnel of the Col des Tenders and on down the tortuous descent of the Alpes Maritimes with the fresh, damp smell of the Mediterranean rising up to us. It was midnight when we ground to a stop at a gas station at La Tourbie on the Grande Corniche, high above Monte Carlo. Not much further now, just a few kilometers to the finish line at Nice.
Hey, service tout de suite! Where are these peasants? Hey!
Oui, monsieur. Oui, monsieur. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez?
Petrol tout de suite. You have coffee inside?
Ah, Monsieur Béranger, c'est vous?
Oui, c'est moi, and late like before.
Comme d'habitude, hein?
It is no matter. It is almost the last kilometer. Coffee, Susan?
No, thanks.
And I need a cup.
I looked at the man I was going to marry. He was smiling secretively. I thought of Jimmy North back home with his frank, open face, and I realized I didn't know this man at all.
Renee, wait, I want to talk to you.
I must have coffee. You would not want me to sleep at the wheel? Not on the last kilometre. There is a curve there. It is called La Courbe de Mort. You would not want me to go to sleep there.
La Courbe de Mort. The curve of death. I shivered. Then I looked at the attendant. He was staring at me wide-eyed. What is wrong, monsieur?
Je m'excuse, madame, but you look like...
I know. Like Madame Béranger. You knew her?
I saw her once. C'est incroyable. Incredible. You're the same. But it must not happen again.
Happen? What?
Mademoiselle, you must go no further on this rally. You must remain here.
But why? It's only a few kilometers to the finish.
Mademoiselle, écoutez. Listen. 4 years ago, this man, this René Béranger, he has to stop here for petrol. The Rallye des Alpes in 1954. Huh? He has his wife with him. She is you, like you were the same girl. The same. They are behind. The road is wet. I warn them, but they go over the side on La Courbe de Mort. He lives, but she is killed.
So that was the accident.
Oui, mademoiselle. For years, we do not see Monsieur Béranger. Then, 6 weeks ago, he comes back again to La Courbe de Mort. He parks on the road, and he looks down, and he laughs. He says he will be back, and this time he will die with his...
6 weeks ago? It was just 6 weeks ago I met René at the casino in Nice.
Don't you see? To him, you are his Claudette again.
No, it's too fantastic.
What is so fantastic, ma chérie?
He says Claudette was with you before, that she was killed on this road.
How much, old man?
Oh, mademoiselle, you must not go, I beg you.
How much? The pétrole, combien?
2900 francs, monsieur.
Eh bien... Voilà. Keep the difference. Now, allons-y.
No, René.
What?
I'm not going any further.
Hey, what are you saying? To have come so far and missed the finish?
No, René. No, you know the route well. Now, you can drive the rest of the way yourself.
That is enough. Quite enough. You will ride with me to the end.
No, René. No. Please. Please.
Stop that sniveling. Get down to business. How much further? How many kilometers from La Tourbie to Nice? What time must we cross the finish line?
The map was a blur. Then it came sharply into focus, and I saw something I hadn't noticed before. There was no time written on the map for the finish. And the red crayon stopped short of Nice. Stopped just 1 kilometer from La Tourbie, the last kilometer.
La Tourbie to Nice. How far? I ask how far.
It looks like 18 kilometers.
Merci. Merci, Claudette.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have together ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO nations contribute to the further development of peaceful and friendly international relations by strengthening their free institutions, by bringing about a better understanding of the principles upon which these institutions are founded, and by promoting conditions of stability and well-being. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the objectives and programs of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Miss Marcia Hunt, Act 3 of The Last Kilometer.
Oh, Renee, please.
It is like before, no? The rain and the darkness. Oh, remember this curve here, this monster? Oh.
Renee, how can I remember? I wasn't here.
And there it is at last, Claudette. There is the grandfather of them all, la Cour de Mort. Remember, ma chérie? Remember, Claudette?
Renee, I'm not Claudette. I'm Susan. Susan, Renee, Susan.
What? Susan? Susan! No! Susan, forgive me!
The old man from the gas station found me, 100 yards from the car, wandering in a daze.
Mademoiselle, oh, grâce à Dieu, you are safe.
Where is he? Is he?
He lives, mademoiselle, but I think not long. You must not go there. Please.
He was lying among the rocks by the overturned car. He was bleeding from the mouth. His eyes were glazed, but when he saw me, he smiled.
Claudette.
I looked down at the man I had loved. Then I kneeled beside him. Oui, René?
Bonjour, Claudette.
Bonjour, René. Et adieu.
Mademoiselle, there is nothing more you can do here. Permit me to take you back to the village.
Thank you. Is there a phone, a telephone there?
Oh, oui, mademoiselle. You wish to make a call?
Yes, please. An overseas call. To Fresno, California.
Suspense, in which Marcia Hunt starred in William N. Robeson's production of The Last Kilometer by Michael Frost. In just a moment, the names of the supporting players and a word about next week's story of Suspense.
If someone were to accuse you of being a firebug, you'd probably be pretty indignant. But the fact is, you may be a firebug unless you're unusually careful. For example, how often do you ride along the highway in your car and thoughtlessly toss a lighted cigarette butt out the window? Most of the time, it may not do any damage, but you're taking the chance because a gust of wind may carry that butt into a clump of dry grass and start a disastrous brush or forest fire. So from now on, please use the ashtray inside the car. Of course, when you're out in the woods for a walk or a picnic, be especially careful with fire. Break all matches in two before throwing them away. Make sure that ashes from all smokes, cigarettes, cigars, and pipes are all the way out before you leave them. The same goes for campfires, which should be drowned and stirred not once but twice. Don't run the risk of losing acres of forest land so valuable for timber, water, and soil conservation and for recreation areas. Be careful with fire.
Supporting Marcia Hunt in The Last Kilometer were Ann Hunter, John Daner, and Ben Wright. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
And now, The Steel River Prison Break, starring Bartlett Robinson. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It was set for Friday. And I mean set. We thought of everything. Cronin would be waiting in a speedboat under the wall. We'd make it during the recreation period. Some of the boys would start a rhubarb in the far corner of the yard, and we'd be up and over and in the river before the guards missed us. And Tuesday night, the radio changed everything.
Rising. Flood stage is expected at midnight. Rain is still falling in the upper watershed. Flood warnings have been issued along the waterfront here in Frickburg. Elsewhere, rising waters are reported in the upper Allegheny and Monarch.
That does it.
What?
The flood. Did you hear that, Moish? Moish?
Huh?
Did you hear that on the radio?
Yeah, I heard it. So it's raining outside.
Yeah, and it's raining up the river, and it's raining in the mountains.
Yeah, and we're mighty lucky to be nice and warm in a comfy little old prison cell.
We gotta move up the timetable.
Huh? What are you talking about?
We walk out of here tomorrow night. Thursday morning, latest.
How come? Cronin won't be here for us till Friday afternoon.
Listen, by midnight tomorrow, this prison will be an island surrounded by the biggest flood since 1886.
Very interesting. I don't know much about these things. We don't ever get much water on the Rio Grande.
Well, I know. I was born half a mile from here. I know the floods. I was raised on them. Flooded out twice a year when I was a kid, every fall and every spring. By tomorrow night, this cell block will be a swimming pool.
That'll be a change.
Tomorrow night, we go.
But what about Cronin?
Cronin ain't gonna get here in this flood.
I don't think we ought to risk it, Bragg.
There ain't any risk. You don't know how it is when there's a flood. People go crazy. We get out of here, we act like any other characters trying to get to high ground. Only we head for my house, get a change of clothes, and we're on our way. We'll be at Cronin's joint in Youngstown before he could ever get started.
I don't know, Bragg.
If you're going with me, you'll go when I say so. And I say tomorrow.
But, Bragg...
What, Runt?
I can't swim.
We already had a gun. Don't matter how. Cronin got it into me. It's hid behind the tubes in my radio. I got this radio in my cell because I've been such a model prisoner. Me. And this was one program I didn't want to miss a word of. Anyway, you couldn't get anything else. All the rest of that day, all night, the next morning.
Bridge is now 41 feet 6 inches and rising.
Holy.
Attention, please.
That's 4 feet
Flood
above
wall
flood
at
stage.
Water Street and 4th has given way. All residents of the Brownsville district are advised to evacuate their homes at once.
Here we go. Huh? Brownsville. That's what they call the neighborhood around here. Hey, Marsh.
Yeah, Frank?
Are you getting this?
Every word.
It won't be long now.
Bragg, look.
What?
The floor at the end of the sail block.
Water. Trickle of water. I told you that means there's a foot and a half or 2 feet out in the yard.
A boat to 42 Watson Alley.
Hey, and the lights went out. Turn the lights on. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? Come on, lights down. Everybody a little quiet here. Turn on. Come on to me. There ain't any lights. Dynamo's flooded out. You men. There'll be 6 feet of water in this cell block by morning. Come on, get us. Where you taking us, Lefty? We're moving you to the Conestoga County Jail. It's on high ground. You'll be safe there until the water drops. You'll be in the drunk tank on the 4th floor. I object. All right, now, let's make it snappy. The water's rising 2 feet an hour. I'm going to open the doors. Form in line and follow me. And no funny business.
You all set, Runt?
Yeah.
Moish?
Set. You forgot.
No, I didn't.
Ain't you going to tape it to your leg?
It goes into my belt. We're going to need it in less than 3 minutes. Now, stick close to me.
All right, now, line up. Let's go. This way, men. The buses are right here at the gate. All right, come on, Ed. Keep it moving.
Runt.
Yeah.
Patty by the gate. I'll take him from behind. You get his gun.
Right.
All right, let's go, man. Make it snappy.
You get Lefty, I'll get Riley.
Hey, what about me?
Runt, shoot straighter. Just keep with me.
All right, come on, boys. We got all night now. Snap it up. Come on, get the lead out. What?
You got the gun, Runt?
Got it.
Hey, get back in the line.
You make me.
Stand right where you are. Don't let anybody move.
Get behind me, Runt.
Filthy.
Dick. Go on, shoot Lefty. Fatty makes a good chest protector. Relax, Fatty. You might not get hurt.
Drop that man, Frank. And your gun.
I just might drop you, Lefty.
You know what that'll get you.
Sure. But what's the difference? 1 guard or 2 guards? It's the same hot seat.
We better move, Frank. Every screw in the police will be down here now.
Yeah. Let's go, boys.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
Memo on medals. Interesting information about our military awards and decorations. Campaign medals were authorized by Congress in 1905 for all officers and men engaged in specified wars and military action, including such widely divergent battles as the Civil War in the United States and the Boxer Rebellion in China. The Navy and Marine Corps have a special Manila Bay Medal for members of the United States Asiatic Squadron under command of Commodore George Dewey in May of 1898. The Haitian Campaign of 1915 is commemorated with a medal, as is the Santo Domingo Expedition, which suppressed a revolt in that country and preserved order during elections in 1916. The Army has its Mexican Service Medal for those involved in any of several expeditions or engagements from April 12, 1911 through June 16, 1919. There is also the Army of Cuban Pacification Medal for United States troops who, from October of 1906 to April of 1909, helped establish a stable government in that island nation. The Victory Medal was initially awarded to all United States service personnel in World War I expeditionary forces, including, for the first time, women serving in the military units. There is a story behind every American medal, a proud story of devotion to country and unselfish service to keep it strong and free.
And now, starring Bartlett Robinson, Act 2 of The Steel River Prison Break.
splashed up Ohio Street, and there wasn't anyone following us. The screws were too busy getting the other cons into the buses. They couldn't have found us anyway, because we lost ourselves behind the swinging doors of Hurley's Saloon, where I used to rush the growler for my old man. We were in pretty good shape. I hadn't used my own gun yet, and Runt had 3 rounds left in the guard's gun. So we just stood there in the dark with the water lapping around our knees and watched the buses loaded with stir-birds pull out one by one for the Conestoga County Jail. We had it made. We got it made, boys.
Yeah, so far. What do we do now, swim? I told you I can't swim.
We ain't gonna walk, that's for sure. My ma's house is 10 blocks closer to the river. This water's going up, not down.
It stinks.
Sure it stinks. Floods always stink. You should smell what it's like when the water drops. Only we won't be here to smell it.
Hey, listen. Hey, where's our radio coming from?
That's a rescue boat.
Maybe you'll rescue us.
That's what I'm counting on, Runt. You let me handle it. Just you two act like you was a little tight. Hey, Mac, over this way.
Where? Duck. He's using a searchlight.
Just stay behind the swinging doors. Over here at Hurley's.
What are you doing here? We took the last guy out of here a half hour ago.
Yeah, we was in the back room with a pitcher of beer. We wasn't ready to leave yet.
You're lucky I cut through this way. Now that the cons are out of the pen, this entire area's been cleared. You guys might have drowned.
Yeah, I guess we might.
Here, take my hand. Up you go. Thanks, mister. Boy, never saw so much rain in all my life. All aboard?
Yep.
Yeah, then let's... Hey, what kind of suits is that? You guys are kind.
That's right, buddy. All right, take off his windbreaker, Runt.
Huh?
Strip him. I want to cover this number on my back.
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a hand, boy.
There you are, Bray. Good. Over the side with it.
Huh? You ain't gonna...
No, I ain't gonna. You are. Over the side.
Brad, that's murder.
Look who's talking. You shot a guard 10 minutes ago. What was that? Target practice? Over the side.
Okay, Brad.
Okay, you two. Hit the deck out of sight. Here we go.
Hey, where we going, Bragg?
My ma's house. We're on Ohio Street now. We turn left onto Liberty, and 8 blocks from here, we're home. Oh, turn off that radio. Here's Liberty Street now. Hang on, boys.
Hey, take it easy, Bragg. Watch out, Bragg. There's a boatload of people ahead. Get down, Ron. Get down. Bragg, you ran down that boat.
Yeah, I know.
There were women on it and kids.
That's their tough luck.
We gotta go back.
We can't go back. Hey, where's Runt?
Huh? Run! Hey, where are you?
Get down, Moish. Now stay out of sight.
But he ain't here.
He must have fell out when we hit that boat.
We gotta go back for him.
We can't, Moish.
He's got the gun.
He had the guard's gun. I still got mine with a full clip.
Yeah, but Bragg, he can't swim.
I know.
Maybe the water ain't deep there, huh? Maybe you can walk.
Are you kidding? Look at those storefronts. There's 15 feet of water under us. We tied up to the front porch roof of Ma's house. It didn't take long to rip the radio and the battery out of that launch, kick a hole in her bottom, and sink her on Ma's front yard. We needed the radio. I wanted to know whether the boys were looking for us or for flood victims.
Your services are desperately needed in Frickburg. Attention all units of the National Guard.
They were looking for flood victims, with people drowning and typhoid threatening and the water supply cut off and the phone lines out and the National Guard and Army called in. No one was thinking much about 3 escapees. I mean 2. Ma wasn't home, Natch. She was an old hand at floods. When that water hits 35 feet at the Ohio Avenue Bridge, Ma always lights out for Aunt Carrie's in Mount Austin and sits it out. But everything was snug on the 2nd floor, and my room was just like I'd left it. So Moish and I hit the sack, hoping the water wouldn't come any higher. Hey, Moish. Huh? Well, come on, rise and shine. Wake up.
What are you doing in my cell?
This ain't a cell, you jerk.
Oh, where am I?
You're in my ma's house, remember? We ain't stir no longer.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Get with it. Look out the window.
All right. I'm hungry.
Oh, who ain't? Look at that.
Why?
It stopped raining. The water's dropping. You can see the parlor windows in the house across the street.
So,
by this afternoon, we can move.
I'm hungry.
Well, you're going to be hungrier. Ma's kitchen will be 3 inches deep in muck.
Hey, when this water drops, they'll be looking for us.
And we won't be here. By midnight tonight, we'll be in Cronin's joint in Youngstown.
How?
You're here, ain't you?
Yeah.
And don't ask how. Just take my word for it. We'll be there. By 5 o'clock that afternoon, we were plenty hungry. But we could stand a little more of that, because the water had drained out of the street and the people were beginning to drift back to their homes, picking their way through the ankle-deep muck. It was time for us to move. Moish and I put on a couple of my best suits while the radio droned on and on. Sweetheart, we're in business. Steubenville in Cincinnati. The cops over in Ohio will be so busy they'll never see the all-points flash about us.
Yeah, mud's going to ruin your pretty pants.
Turn up the cuffs and let's go.
At the temporary morgue in the McCandless School.
Hey, they turned my old schoolhouse into a morgue. Listen.
Good of them. Mrs. Mary? Correction. It's Mrs. Margaret Bragg.
Margaret Bragg? That's my ma.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have together ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO possesses a shield of well-equipped, highly trained land and sea forces, plus tactical air support and special units. The NATO shield extends from north of Norway to the eastern mountains of Anatolia in Asian Turkey. Complete disposition of forces is covered by a radar warning system, plus a perfected network of telecommunications, enabling the Supreme Commander to direct operations with extreme rapidity over a 2,000-mile front. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the programs and objectives of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Bartlett Robinson, Act 3 of The Steel River Prison Break.
Maybe it was a mistake. It wouldn't be the first time they'd made mistakes like that. Or maybe it was a trick. Maybe the warden put out that flash to trap me. But maybe it was on the level. I had to know if my mother was dead. I had to be sure. So Moish and I sloughed through the mud up to our ankles, but not out on the Youngstown Road. I was headed for the schoolhouse. And Moish, well, he's a good kid. He come along. They were stretched out in the assembly hall. Row on row of them, on cots, covered with sheets. In the assembly hall where us kids used to pledge allegiance to the flag and sing America the Beautiful.
Bragg?
Yeah.
Even if they got her here, maybe it's a trap.
I gotta be sure. I gotta see her.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to get out, you go. It's okay with me.
Oh, no. I'm sticking, but you keep your eyes open.
Yeah, sure.
What's the tag on that one say?
Campanelli, Luigi.
This here one. It's unidentified.
Leroy, Sarah Jean. I went to school with her father. Turn down the sheet, will you, Moish?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Ma.
All right, Frank, put your hands up.
Right. Lefty, the head
Duck
guard.
down behind his cot.
Come on, Frank, give yourself up. Let's not make any more trouble for these people. They've had enough.
I didn't get this far to give myself up in no lousy morgue. Moish, that door behind his cot. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Come on. Come on, kid.
Huh? Where's this lead?
To the balcony, above the swimming pool. This way.
All right.
Come on. Now, come on. We gotta make it across the catwalk by the high diving board.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll follow you.
Okay, Moish, come on. We gotta get out through here.
Yeah, right.
Stand where you are, Moise.
Nuts to you, Lefty.
No!
Moish!
You're next, Frank.
Why, you dirty... Ah!
You ready to come now, Bragg?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold out your hands. Okay, let's go.
Lefty,
Yeah?
can I say goodbye to my ma before I go?
Yeah, I suppose so.
How did it happen, Lefty? How did she drown?
Didn't you read her tag?
No.
Seems the rescue boat she was in was capsized by an unidentified launch at the corner of Ohio and Liberty Streets last night.
You're lying.
That's what the tag says. Sort of a hit-and-run pilot.
You're lying. I was running that launch.
Oh, you were? Well, like you said last night, Bragg, what difference does it make if you kill two instead of one? It's the same a hot seat, ain't it?
Suspense, in which Bartlett Robinson starred in the Steel River Prison Break, written, produced, and directed by William N. Robeson. Supporting Bartlett Robinson in the Steel River Prison Break were Barney Phillips, Jerry Hausner, Jack Moyles, Sam Pierce, Eddie Firestone, and Norm Alden. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with The Voice of Company A. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. 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 Suspense.